Hello students, so this video is for class 8 social science. So today we're going to do with the first chapter from your social and political life, that is need for laws. Okay, so let's start. So what is law? A law in a simple term we can say it is something that which protects us from being abused by any group of people or any kind of organization or even the government, right? And plus it will also maintains a peace and harmony in a society, right? So why we need a law then? Okay, so there are various reasons that behind we need a law. Okay, so first one, in a society there are different group of people living with a different um, thoughts and view, isn't it? So law will maintain a peace and harmony, okay, to run this group of people in a society smoothly, right? So interact properly in a society, right? Then next is it will also guide us to do what we have to do and what we should not. Okay, next it will also check that any minority group of people in a society is being exploited by the powerful group of people. And next is it will also challenge any kind of awful practice in the society. Okay, next it will also formulate the government rules smoothly. Okay, and next it will bring a peace, order and a security in a society, right? So we're going to understand the law more clearly with the help of a Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961. Okay, so what first we should understand what is dowry. So dowry is a practice which is done in the society that during a marriage ceremony, the bride family has to fulfill the demand of the groom family, right? So that demand will be in the form of a cash, in the form of a property, in the form of your goods, in form of gifts and all. Okay, so in case the family are not able to fulfill the demand, then the bride after marriage has to suffer various things, okay, like domestic violence and all, okay, harassment, physical and mental torture, right? So this act was been prohibited by the government in 1961. Okay, and it was given more strength in 1981. Okay, that anyone will going to break the rules, then that person will be behind the bars. Okay, and it was given more strength, okay, more power, okay, in 1986, that government put a law, okay, that if anyone will go against the law, then that people will be behind the bar for 5 years, or they have to pay 15,000 rupees as a fine. Okay, got it? And this was applicable for both the one who is accepting the dowry and demanding the dowry, right? So next is constitutions, its meaning and importance. So constitution is a written rule and a fundamental principle which helps the government to govern the country properly. Okay, it establishes rules in a country. Okay, the rule which is the supreme power, isn't it? So with the help of the law, rules and regulation, there is a kind of equality in the among the people. Okay, and plus it provides a protection for everyone, isn't it? So that any minority group of people are not being discriminated by any other groups of people. Okay, got it? So it will be checked by the government's rules and regulation, right? And this rules and regulation is applicable for everyone, okay, for every common people to the the person who is holding the high position in the government. Okay, so if any person who is holding the high position in the government go against the rules and regulation, that person has to explain everything to the people. Okay, got it? He or she has to be answerable to the people, right? So we can say that constitution, it brings it makes a law. Okay, it executes the law, and plus it gives a justify to the law also. Okay, got it? So main aim of the constitution of India is to bring kind of equality among all the people, okay, irrespective of caste, your religions, gender, etc. and all. Okay, got it? And they have been proved with the help of Untouchability Act of 1955. Okay, so next is about the law and dissents. So law, you know about the law, isn't it? Dissents means expressing the view or any kind of opinion which is different compared to the others. Okay, got it? In a society, sometimes whatever the government may put a law, okay, may put forward a law, and that law may be beneficial for some of the groups of people, or maybe not to the other groups of people, isn't? So the people of the people who are not been benefited by that law, those people have the free rights, okay, to to speak in front of the government, okay, to put their demands, their grievances in front of the government. Okay, got it. So this helps a lot to the government to run the law and order smoothly in the government, right? So any kind of any actions which is harming any group of people, okay, maybe unknowingly done by the government, isn't it? So it helps to rectify the government, isn't it? So they will also be allowed that which action will going to benefit the people or which will not going. Dissent is very important as it brings positive change in the society, okay, plus it also helps the government to rule properly, right? So we're going to understand this one more clearly with the help of anti-Iraq movement. So an adult literary program was been held in Nero district of Andhra Pradesh, where women has given more participant. Okay, there were more participation of the humans. So in that program, women started to complain regarding the increased consumption of arak. Okay, arak is alcohol. So they were complaining that due to the high consumption of the arak, their husbands were being addicted. Okay, they were consuming more araks, right? So and due to which they are facing various problems. Okay, they were facing them husband violence, okay, domestic violence and all, plus they were being humiliated by, sorry, they were being exploited by their husbands, okay, and in that pressure they have to look after the economic condition of her family, okay. So they were going through a mental and physical pressure, right? So in this condition, all the humans, they came together, okay, they came together and they started a movement against the arak, and that movement came to be known as anti-arak movement or anti-liquor movement, okay. So in this movement, okay, with the help of this movement, okay, what happened, slowly this movement started to spread all over the states, other states also, okay. And now this movement was not limited only against the arak, okay, but this movement started against beyond the liquor consumption, that is against the against the sexual abuse, against the dowry system, against the human discrimination and all, okay, got it. So now with the help of this movement, what happened, the government had finally banned the consumption of arak, plus the government also put various laws and order which was in favor of human life, okay, got it. So that comes to the end of your chapter. So I've given the home assignment, hope you're going to